What's going on, guys? You got again here, back with another video. This is going to be a new series that I'm doing with towers. So this is part one. I'm going to do one video per class because I don't want to have like a 40-minute video covering everything. But the first one we're going to do is skill. As you can see, we have 5 days left in season 2 of towers, and I'm currently at rank 34. So without further ado, we're going to start from block 90 and then move up. Now, one thing I have learned about towers is you want to run ouchie masteries, and I will show my masteries at the end of this video. But some of these champions you see with the challenger rating at 260, they were not that before. I think he was like 245. So punching up, he's excellent at punching up. Patriot, I don't know why he gets so much hate. He's a very, very good champion in my opinion. And yeah, man, he does work in towers. Mold Man, another great punch up champion. But with Mold Man, you do not want to wait until you get 20 to get into Frenzy. I say about 12. You want to get to about 12 Monster Masters and then get into Frenzy. That way you can start doing your damage instead of waiting to get to 20. And then just throw in a heavy attack every now and then to keep it up. And then SP2 is only with Mold Man. Kingpin, another excellent champion that punches up. Now with Kingpin, you do want to try to get those 3 heavy attacks off to get that big fury. And then the overpower. So the overpower combined with the fury buff, he does a lot of damage. Even punching up like 35, and I'll show you that later. He was doing like 250k on his heavy attacks. Of course, Stealth Spider-Man, he punches up very well as well. You just want to drop that SP1, get that fury and precision, and then drop your SP2. And then he's pretty much creating the rest of the fight. Of course, Okoye punches up well. It's just do Okoye things with Okoye. Silver Sable also punches up very well. You want to drop one SP1 about in the corner, or close to the corner, and then you want to drop your SP2 and throw them into that trap. And then that's going to do the critical shocks, and she's going to do a lot of damage that way. Hit Monkey is self-explanatory. You know what he does. Yelena is not so good at punching up. Black Cat is very good. You don't have to switch the cards for Black Cat. Just pretty much have the card on you, drop the SP2, Relic, and then SP2. And the fight is over pretty much with Black Cat. Bullseye is okay at about 20. Of course, he has all crits. Chilif is pretty good at punching up if you could play her correctly and get those bleeds on. She's very good at punching up as well. Blade against Dimensional Being champions is very good. Frankencastle. So let's talk about relics for a bit. So Frankencastle is actually pretty good at punching up, and the reason why is because he has the Winter Soldier Relic. The Winter Soldier Relic complements Frankencastle very well because it inflicts an energy vulnerability on the opponent. And since pretty much Frankencastle does all energy attacks and the specials, it's going to hit a lot harder. So relics, what I found is very important. The same thing with Jabari Panther and Winter Soldier right here. Relics are critical to being successful in towers. I cannot stress that enough. Pretty much any skill champion in Black Panther is going to be good, but you have to switch relics quite often in towers, and you have to use the same relic for different champions. It's okay, it takes a little more time, but it's worth it if it's going to get you past the fight. Now with Jabari Panther, I'll talk about her when I get up to the higher blocks and talk strategy with her. I think I just went over. Yeah, Shang-Chi is very good at punching up as well. You want to start with medium, light, medium. Then you do the 5-hit combo to stun them, 4-hit unblockable, knock them down with a heavy. Repeat that process and drop your SP2 with about 2.9 bars of power. And repeat that process, and pretty much he's going to kill anything that's 35 right here. I already went over here. Korg is only good for like Vox in my opinion. He's not really that great of a champion at towers. Atuma he can punch up, but it's very, very difficult to do at 35. But he can do it if you have the Black Panther Relic as well. And of course, Zemo versus anything bleed immune, he is absolutely going to shred them at towers. Even at 40 difference, he'll shred them. The reason why, because when you drop Zemo's SP2 and they're rooted, when you drop that SP1 while they're rooted, since they're bleed immune, he's going to get 7 furies. Instead of putting 7 bleed, he puts 7 furies. Now, you use the Relic, because the Relic is going to take on those 7 furies for 3 hits. So it's pretty much going to be all critical attacks, very high damage, and then you use a medium attack to follow up with Zemo and you're doing like a 500,000 health in 4 hits. So if you're gonna use Zemo and Towers to punch up, make sure it's against a bleed immune champion, because if not, those bleeds that he does, it takes too long to ramp him up. So always use Zemo against the bleed immune champion. All right, let's go to block 92, which is a roadblock, because it's 280. It's a lot of fights at 280. You got 8 right here. So Dr. Bong, that wasn't really crazy. Dr. Bong, okay at punching up, but he takes a while to get going. But once, I say about 10 seconds, 15 seconds left. Once you drop that SP2 and a stun and you do your 3 heavy attacks, that's pretty much going to end the fight. So SP1 to SP2, always throw your specials and multiples of 5. That way the whole special is critical. And you have to use the Black Panther Relic to get that burst damage. I'm here, cheese fight right here, real easy. With Korg, medium attack to give him an armor, and then heavy attack to break his armor. And he's going to take burst damage. Alright, Star-Lord, very, very good champion in towers. He could punch up 35, as you can see right here. Now, the Star-Lord rotation is start with a heavy attack, do light combo ending attacks. You don't want to do medium because it's going to switch his element gun. Special intercept with the SP1. That's going to put a critical incinerate and do a combo wave, which is going to ramp up his combo. Repeat that again with the SP1, and then after you drop 2 SP1s, that's when you want to switch to medium, because that's going to switch to the combo wave, and then it's going to switch to the next element again when you special 1 intercept. So that's how you play him in towers. And all these are pretty much same thing right here. I was stuck here for a long time, and so Night Thrasher has a 50% chance to purify debuffs. So when he purified Zemo's SP2, SP1 bleed, he got like triple the furies. He had like 21 furies, and I did like a 3 million medium attack, and he just dropped. So yeah, like I said, Zemo is really good for towers if they're bleed immune or they shrug off debuffs. All right, block 93. This block, I want to give a shout out to one of the guys in Discord. I'm sorry I forget your name, man, but I asked in Discord today, hey, has anybody beat block 93 in towers? And this guy answered in Discord. He was like, yeah, and he did. Flamingo, his name is Flamingo, and he DM'd me and he showed me that Atuma did this fight. Now, I've been trying this fight for like 3 weeks, but I finally got it down, and it's because of my masteries, and I will show that at the end of the video. I can express how important masteries are to you, either winning the fight or losing the fight in towers. This is a beefy ass group. When I say, I think I probably, it's just a group. No, this dude is beefy, man. And his health, he has 190,000, which is like multiplied by, what this is multiplied by 3,000% and 200%. So yeah, he has like 10 million health or something like that. So yeah, his health is crazy, man. The only one of these fights, even Patriot couldn't even do this fight because he couldn't hit hard enough. But if you have a Zemo, you can do this fight with Zemo. If you have like a 270 or 260 Zemo, he possibly could do this fight because he's bleed immune or Hit Monkey. So Zemo or Hit Monkey is the only 2 skill champions right now in the game that can do this fight. Here with Jabari Panther. Now Jabari Panther punched up 35 because I did a lot of intercepts. And then when I got 10 Hunter's charges, I did an SP2. It gave her a big fat fury. She was hitting hard like crazy. And then when the hunt was about to end, I dropped a heavy attack to like double those bleeds, and then it was lights out for Hawkeye. And then of course, Patriot doing Patriot things. This was like nothing right here. That was real easy. All right, moving on to block 95. Now this block is kind of difficult because you have 265 challenger rating and you have 16 fights. All right, I just did this about an hour ago. That's nothing, it's only 5. Like I said right here, 35 right here, because I did the Monster Master about 12, and then I went into Frenzy and I just went ham on him and then I killed him. Like I said with Shane, like I said, that relic right there is a critical relic. So yeah, his crits will even hit even harder. Black Tarantula doing Black Tarantula things. He's an amazing champion. This core, I got this fight down with 10 seconds left, and it's only a 20 gap. So yeah, core was, but had to use a bleed immune champion. That's where I used that. Frankencastle, like I said, he got this fight down easily because of the Winter Soldier relic. You want to do like 4 heavy attacks. Block his special so you can get Berserk. drop your SP2, and then spam SP1s until they're dead, pretty much. Right here, I got him in a corner. I heavy spam 3 times. I did take a risk, and I did do a belly bump when he had a bar of power, but luckily I got it off. And I got that Fury and Overpower, and then I guess SP2 with SP1s with Kingpin. Easy fight right here. Another easy fight right here with the Black Widow Relic SP2. Yeah, 2 SP2s and then the SP1, and then you're pretty much gonna take that down. I had to use Hit Monkey because he's annoying to fight with that invisibility. I already told you about Star-Lord rotation right there. That's really nothing right there. Same thing with here. That was only 20, but he's bleed immune, so that was easy. And then that's pretty much it for this block right here. Now I am currently on block 96. I haven't started any of these fights yet. I have 3 energy left. I might do some over the weekend. But that's gonna be it for the skill. Now let me show you my masteries. Now this is the all gas mastery. The reason why it's all gas, and shout out to Flamingo. He did kind of help me out with this mastery today. As you can see, I have 0 points in defense, nothing. No defense at all. This is like, I cannot get this fight down. I'm just gonna go all offense, and this is the mastery setup you'll use. You're gonna need parry in 3. You're gonna need stupefy 3. You're gonna need dexterity, of course, so you have to get this to get dexterity. This is all you need right here, 8 points. And then in my offense, I got 9 points in greater strength. I got 3 out of 3 in courage, because you're gonna be below 50% pretty much half the fight anyway, so why not take that 20% attack, right? And then of course 5 out of 5 in precision and cruelty furies. This only benefits champions like Zemo, who gets a fury, or any champion that gets a fury. The potency is increased by 8%, which is pretty big. And then of course you need 5 out of 5 out assassin. I cannot stress this enough, guys. You need to have max assassin. 60% attack is really, really big, especially when they're below 18% health. How many times have you been in towers and you died, or the time ran out and they had like 15 or 20% health left? So yeah, man, when they hit that threshold of 18%, your attack goes up and it's very noticeable. 5 out of 5 and deep wounds for the bleeders. Glass cannon, I maxed that out for the 7.2% attack. And of course, recoil, 60% attack during specials. That's really big, but you sacrifice 10% health. So be careful with that recoil. Then of course, 30% here, and then 30% here. That's the max attack you pretty much can have in a game without sacrificing parry and all that stuff. This is the max build you can have, and it has gotten me past so many fights when I had like 1 or 2 seconds left. I cannot stress that enough. So yeah, and then real quick, I did just get a rank 3 from Towers today. I mean 3, so I can't take a champion in rank 5. That video should be dropping tomorrow. All right, guys, that's part 1 of 6 right now. Hit that like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.